Hello, Internet. How's it going, guys? Alright, I'm here with my husband, and we are going to do a fun video where I'm going to show him a book and a book cover that he doesn't know anything about, a book that he has not read, and he's going to guess what the book is about based on the cover. So I actually got this idea from Mahalia over at Nerd It This Way from her channel. Go check it out. Alright, are you ready, babe?
I am.
Alright,
ready as I'll ever be.
So I tried to pick like popular books that kind of a lot of you guys have read, so you kind of already might know what they're about, but he's never read some of these.
I've not read, I don't think any of these, so.
Here's the first one. What do you think? Can you look at it on there, or you probably need to look at it?
I'll take a look. Oh. Eliza and Her Monsters. Alright, this is very obviously about a girl and her pet monsters that she uses to rule the world, quite frankly, and change the world for a better. And she's probably got some betrayal of some monsters that really aren't on the up and up, so she's got to, deal with some personal growth of these little pets. And keep them from eating that poor guy right there. And that sounds, I think that's about right.
I want to read that book. It's actually about a girl who writes stories about monsters.
Oh, she doesn't actually have them.
They're not real monsters.
That's actually really disappointing.
Book number 2.
Oh, what is this one called?
The Rhythmatist by Brandon Sanderson.
By Brandon Sanderson. Oh, so I'm familiar a little bit with Brandon Sanderson, but this is obviously about a guy who makes clocks and other weird gadgets and things. And what do they do? I think he's trying to build a toy army is what this looks like. But yes, this is about a tinkerer, probably in steampunk genre, because I am familiar with that, or diesel punk, one of the two. And he builds a toy army, tries to rule the world, or rid it of evil. I'm not sure. You never can tell with Brandon Sanderson.
Not bad. I would read that one. I would read that one. It is steampunk, and steampunk-ish kind of. Yeah, I think I got steampunk vibes from it for sure. It is about a guy who there's a chalk writing based magic system, and they're called rhythmatists, and they draw these chalk symbols, and these chalk symbols come to life.
Nice. And that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was a pretty good book. Yeah.
There it is.
You should read it.
I probably should. I should read everything that's on this bookshelf behind me.
Next book.
Next one. Naomi. Uprooted.
Uprooted by Naomi Novak.
Oh, okay. This is just... No, I'm not entirely crazy with books, but this is probably a fish out of water story. Three-headed Hydra looking thing.
Where? Where's
right
there
here.
a Hydra? Oh my gosh, there is a three-headed Hydra right there.
Is that? Wait. Well, we'll find out if that's actually in the book later.
There is a three-headed Hydra right there. How did I miss that on this cover the entire time?
Yeah, so we're probably going to have to fight this. So this girl apparently has superpowers with a that involves this rose, and she either have to be saved from that thing or she have to kill it.
It's actually amazingly close to kind of what it's about.
Is it really?
I mean, close. It's close.
What happened?
It is actually a Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it's
wow.
a Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Is the Beast the Hydra?
I don't think so. I
Right.
don't even remember the Hydra from when I read this book.
All right.
Yeah.
Beauty and the Beast retelling.
It's
Okay.
Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Very nice.
All right, the next one. Scythe by Neil Susterman.
Now, I've heard a lot about this book.
Oh, bummer. You've heard about it already.
I am aware that there's a lot of death involved in this one. Now, I have no idea. Actually, I think I can get pretty close on this one. I know, anyway. It is about natural selection, but people are selecting people. Instead, for reasons unknown. And quite frankly, I think that system's messed up. But yes, my understanding is they got population issues. They got to keep the population low. And they use this thing, Scythe, for it. And the people carrying them around, and they're pretty scary sounding. We don't like that.
Well, there we go, folks. That's pretty much pretty accurate. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Yeah. People trying to stop them from doing that, I presume, at some point.
Yeah. All right, next one, Vicious by V.E. Schwab.
Well, this person's got some issues.
Oh, yes.
But I'm gonna have to go with evil guy wants to rule the world and probably has some magical abilities because it's V.E. Schwab and something really twisted going on there.
Evil guy wants to rule the world.
Wants to rule the world and has magic at his fingertips to do it.
It's about two best friends who were best friends at the beginning of their story, and then they're no longer best friends, and they're trying to kill each other.
Oh,
and
yikes.
yes, they both have magic abilities. And so it's not really a world domination story.
Not quite.
It's more of like Victor and Eli just trying to kill each other with their own magic abilities. But yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
All right. Are you ready?
I am.
Middle Game by Seanan McGuire.
So, I can already tell what this book's about just by looking at the cover.
Can you?
This is all about obscure candle making practices. And if Name of the Wind has taught me anything, it's probably going to hurt somebody when those candles finish burning.
Is that it? That's all you got?
We got some scary things going on here.
I don't even know what this book is about, and I've read it. It's about these two twins that were born in a lab, and they...
Oh, I heard a little bit about this
Yeah,
book.
it's about
I did not... You don't get that from the cover, though.
Yeah, it's about these two twins that are born in a lab, and they've got this, like, mental connection thing going on. And so, but they're separated, but they each kind of have this imaginary friend, which is the other person, like, in their head, and it's kind of their journey of, like, figuring out who the other person is and, like, coming together, and then figuring out how their magical abilities work together, because they each kind of have half of the magical ability, and they have to figure it out together. And then there's this is the Hand of Glory. It's called the Hand of Glory. The bad guys use it to light things on fire.
Anything or other people's hands?
Places, buildings, things
Oh.
on
Oh,
fire.
yikes. That's
Things.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not good things.
It's not about candle making.
If it should be.
It should be about candle making. An evil candle maker takes over the world.
Yes. We don't...
Somebody
they're
write that
hey,
book.
Those candle makers are no joke.
Evil candle makers. Dude, what if there was a book? Is there a book out there? Somebody let me know about an evil genius candle maker who makes like magical candles, and that they each have like these magical abilities and stuff. Is that a thing?
Brandon Sanderson's next book.
Brandon Sanderson's next book. Some evil genius candle maker who like makes magical candles that do
I'll give you
crazy
your
things.
first faction. You have the wicks, and then you have the flame.
Dude.
There you go. There's your two
write this
factions.
story.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should. Okay, the very last book. Are you ready?
I am.
Illuminae.
All
Amy
right.
Kaufman and Jay Kristoff.
So, I've heard a little bit about Illuminae, but I'm going to go just off of the cover and everything else. It is either a conspiracy theory book, or an author that really doesn't like what they wrote. And
It's about
or maybe just like a really cruel editor. Yeah, it's a cruel editor. That looks like the kind of thing.
It's a battle between an author and an editor.
Yep.
That's what Illuminae is about.
It is
folks.
the author's journey.
The author's journey
Is what
as
it
he
should be titled.
battles against his evil editor
Yeah.
to complete a book.
Yep.
Yeah.
The world will never know what that story was originally like.
Illuminae, folks. I'm not going to tell you what it's about because that's what we're going to go with.
Yep.
That's just what it's about. It's an
Author and editor.
author-editor in a death battle. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit that like button for me. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button because I want to see more of your face and I want you to be able to see more of my face. I absolutely freaking love you. And I'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Mwah. Bye.